Good afternoon to you. I'm Susan Dinkle. It's Monday, June 1st. Protests are continuing today after the death of George Floyd. Video that went viral showed the unarmed black man being killed by a Minneapolis police officer. Right now, News 10's Richard Solomon is live. He's at the Vigo County Courthouse. He continues our coverage of local protests, which started over the weekend.
Yeah, Susie, behind me is the start to yet another protest here in Terre Haute, and people are just now starting to flush in. But earlier today, I did speak with some protesters who were out here all weekend long, and they say they believe their message was heard. Justice, no peace. Justice, the police. The sounds of Saturday's protest. George Floyd! George Floyd! Still filling the streets of Terre Haute. For nearly 10 hours on Saturday, protesters were marching and voicing their pain and frustration. Tatiana Jackson was one of those protesters. She says she's still filled with anger and confusion, and it's not going away anytime soon.
I think it's heartbreaking, and it makes me fear for all black men that I know, brothers, cousins, uncles, my future child, everything. It just really hurts me to the core.
The protest was peaceful in Terre Haute. Police say they didn't make any arrests and they didn't know of damage to any buildings. Dejanay Joshua says, with so much tension and hate in the world, it was beautiful to see people of all colors come together in unity. But she says this is only the beginning to implementing change.
If you don't see the reason in our pain and hear the pain and see the pain in our voices as to why we're doing this peacefully, then there has to be another reaction to why we're hurt.
Now, I did ask those two ladies how many more protests do they plan to have. They say as many as it takes until change happens. Now, coming up at 6, I'll meet you back out here where I'll have more reaction from Terre Haute Police Chief Sean King on this past weekend. Reporting live in downtown Terre Haute with photojournalist Marty Ledbetter. Richard Solomon, News 10. Back to you, Susie.
You at home asked us about an incident in which someone beat another person with a bat in Terre Haute. Police tell us that this was not part of the protest and it happened afterwards early Sunday morning. Officers took an underage person into custody. At last check, police say the victim had serious injuries. Indiana